Hello all, my name is Vincent Burke, and today I will be visiting the Goka Center in order to showcase the new exhibit, Seat of Learning. Curator Daisy McGowan has opened up the exhibit for us to give you all a virtual tour of the space, and if you find yourself interested, you can send an email her way and request a private tour of the exhibit. We begin our journey to the Gallery of Contemporary Arts by starting on Austin Bluffs heading west. The snow on the ground in September did mean that the hill was proving to be a little hairy for drivers, a keynote for new students and freshmen on campus. When you get to the bottom of the hill, it's a simple turn right onto Nevada, heading northbound. After about a mile, you will see the wonderful sculptures which adorn the Ent Center's front, and you will take a right onto Eagle Rock Road. You will go all the way through the roundabout, where parking can be found on the right side next to the field. As I walked into the hall, I was somewhat stunned to see about 50 pianos of varying degrees lined up. You can hear the tuners filling the wide halls of the Ent Center as I walk past. A wonderful atmosphere set the scene as the snowy September day guided us through the hall. After walking from the front entrance door, you walk all the way to the back of the center, where you will find the Goka on your right. Today's exhibit that we will be visiting is the Seat of Learning installment by Jane Lackey and Thomas Lent, and incorporates many artists, including UCCS alum. It is worth noting before we begin that there are three major ways to engage with Seat of Learning. You can call into the audio tour using your personal cell phone, you may watch the video interviews in the exhibition, or you may read the transcript of the audio guide as you walk through the exhibit. Right away, we see one of the first objects of the museum, a 1973 VW Beetle owned by J.D. Sell. As we approach the entrance to the main exhibit, it is important to note that everyone needs to put on these little booties. One will notice the stylistic choices involved in the exhibit, which is described in the audio introduction as an architectural installation that provides a walkway through overlapping translucent walls, revealing each object and its audio story as a progression. It is a space to view from without and within, to walk slowly, and listen as objects and voices provoke self-reflection and discovery. It's quite hard to top that. We pass by David Gamble's child rocking chair and Maggie Carson's Remington typewriter. And it is worth noting here the casual way in which one naturally glides through the exhibit halls. Is this invoked and purposeful, or do our bodies naturally tend to slow down in confined spaces? From Thomas Lenton and Jane Lackey's vintage school desk to Joanne Lafrac's boots, I'm constantly reminded these corridors of a childhood, perhaps not mine, but of someone I can relate to, of distant memories and past days. Is this a stone, or is it an egg? Perhaps these thoughts should be written down as I leave, but I didn't bring a book or pencil. No fear, there is no worry. There is a space for you to reflect and draw on your experience here. I myself have written a little note for future visitors to see and digest. As we process ourselves through this artist's exhibit, there comes a moment when we turn back and head towards the exit, which in this case was our entrance. We slink past the memories of objects just viewed, and wrap back towards our first steps in, though even in this small space of time, I feel as though I've been transported to a separate room, and this entrance is not the same one I came in through. Thank you for joining us here at the Gallery of Contemporary Arts at the Ent Center. I hope that you have enjoyed our little tour. If you have any questions, please feel free to email Daisy at the email provided below. And if you have any questions for us or the UCCS Downtown team, please also send us an email at the email link provided below. Hope you all have a wonderful week and a weekend. Have a nice day. Goodbye.